When I first met Spencer, I saw a silhouette of him. I hadn't actually seen him. It was a silhouette of him. He was outside on the swing, and the swing had not been bolted into the ground yet, so it was like moving vigorously. And I remember we had staff holding on each side. And I was trying to peek like what exactly was happening in the backyard, and I just saw a silhouette of this long body on a swing going back and forth in the ears. That was my first expression. I remember thinking, ears? Maybe it's a whenever he goes to the swing thing. I remember thinking that. I remember wondering if the swing was like you'd put on a jacket to go outside, or if it was like putting on shoes to go grab the mail. But yeah, his ears always be his ears, his Mickey ears.
Meeting Spencer at first was fun for me because he checks in with you to see if you can accept his hug. That's how he first starts, right? And then he would come to me and gives me a hug, and I was like, okay, this is fun. So I gave him a hug and kissed me on the cheek. And I think that was his way of checking if he likes me or not. And the fact that I accepted it right away was like, okay, I like her. So because of that, I ended up being actually one of his favorite people in the home. So I did not have any kind of a struggle or anything with him personally. So it turned out to be perfect for me, just meeting him and getting to know him over time. Yeah.
Hello? Who are you on the phone with? Harrison? Is it Harrison? All right, Goose, let me get that. Thank you.
I was going through a change, and Spencer was also going through a change. He had just made his move from another home that he was at and coming into a whole new space, which I guess you would think is just a typical thing, picking up and moving, but it's not. It's actually a very big deal. And in a way, it was just like we had something in common, but he just didn't know it. I knew it, but he didn't know it. So I guess it helped me just give him a lot more grace than I know other people would have naturally wanted to give, because I too felt that same feeling. It's different when you're actually feeling the same things.
There are so many classes that are given, when you start working in this profession. And the classes, are very obviously admirable and very helpful in many ways. But until you actually get to work one-on-one with each person, the classes are not going to define how you're going to interact with everybody. And they're basic knowledges, but you working with every individual is going to help you structure your relationship with that person, and even how you're going to interact with them. And I think coming into this work, I didn't think I would be as close as I am with Spencer. And over time, I think he has grown and me emotionally in very, very many levels. And I appreciate every day, the highs and lows. Sometimes I get really upset. I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. Why are you upset with me? And like his lows also give us lows. Like his happy days were like, oh my god, this is such a cute day. And then when we go to the park, we would send you guys, and then, which is amazing too, we have like a Cooper family group chat. I don't think anybody else has that. I can definitely assure you that nobody else has this much of a communication and closeness, not just with, the residents, but also their families. And so, yeah, I have had the most amazing experience for the past 2 years. And when I first started, I was struggling at first, being away from family and just, starting a new job. And it was taking a lot of emotional toll on me. But over time, I'm like, this is it doesn't feel like a job. It feels like, you're helping people with all you have. And it's been an amazing journey for me. That's what I want to say.
You know, funny enough, my best experience with Spencer was when he had dinner with us, with my family. That was my favorite because they're all strangers to him physically in person, but he knew of them. He knew their voices, he knew their faces from FaceTimes and phone calls, from being around me a lot. And when he saw them, he was just, it's like he knew them all his life. It wasn't brand new to him. He didn't feel uncomfortable. He sat down and had Ethiopian food with all of us. You know, like, I'm not feeding it to him. He's eating it himself, despite how spicy it is. He loves it. That was a really fun experience for me. Just him being part of my world because I'm so part of his world.
And sometimes it's just laughing for I don't know what reason, and we were just, you know, and he has the most beautiful smile and laugh. And then sometimes he would just grab you, and then he would want to dance with you. So
Hey! Yay, Goose! She's so happy! Yay! Spencer, do this.
Spencer loves giving kisses. He is a kiss bug. But he loves ears. I don't know what it is about ears, but he loves ears. So whenever he kisses us, he'll purposely come into our ear hole, and it's like he's sucking out our brains.
I love you too.
Imagine just being out in the public and you're like putting in an order, and this bearded person just comes at your ear and is just sucking out the air out of your ears. You're like, what the hell is going on? You're thinking that, so imagine what everyone else is thinking.
That tickles Goosey.
So with Spencer, when that stuff like that happens, just reminding him the kind of boundaries that we need to be able to form and understand and respect in public places is not the easiest thing for him because he's a no boundaries person.
Can you say hi, Mom? Like, can we say hi to Mommy? Say we'll see you later. I sure love you.
Bear. Polar bear. Hey, Spencer, what's that?
It's a cougar.
Can you show me? What is it? A cougar? Cougar.
Hey, Goose. Why are we tired and you're not? Can we take a break? Please? No. We're tired. No. Why? But we're tired. We're not all as fit as you are. You think that's funny. We think it's funny. Photo. How do we do it?
Spencer, are you happy?
Hi.
Are you having a good day?
Day.
Yes, we are.